We live in an age where standing alone is not for the faint of heart, but for those bold spirits that are not afraid to speak their mind and know that their beliefs can take them places few can only imagine. For all of them that have the passion to never give up, but rather question life itself, we have a story. Cuestión was born from the holy grounds of Jalisco, in a territory formed by a deep-rooted culture and traditions which were inherited, passed from father to son, preserving its incomparable flavor for generations, and maintains production under the quality stamp that characterizes it as Tequila Los Amigos, or the Tequila of Friends. The unique flavor that Cuestión Spirits Company offers is in the process that has been delicately passed down for generations to preserve a taste of distinction. The first step of many in the process of creating the finest tequila in the world is the selection of the finest blue agave plants. The mature plant is chosen at 10 years old. The lush agave leaves are then cut and the root is removed, leaving only the heart, which looks somewhat like a pineapple. Next, the juiciest nectar of the plant is cut according to its size, injected with water vapor, and placed in the oven for 48 hours. This transforms the thick syrup substance into sugars. After this extraction, the final processing of the plant takes place, the grinding procedure. Succulent pulp is placed in the mill and ground, leaving only the richest juice, which is now ready for fermentation. The juice is placed in special tanks where yeast is then added and fermentation can take place. With this final procedure, it is ready for the distillation processes. During the first distillation, the fermented mash passes into copper stills, where it is heated to extremely high temperatures. Then, evaporation and subsequent condensation produces ordinary tequila that is sold in the market. It is in the second distillation that the product is enriched and refined in order to obtain a quality tequila. The final step for a luxury and quality blue agave tequila is the maturation. After it is distilled for the second time, a white tequila is produced, which is then poured into vintage oak barrels and matured for some time, sometimes years, creating the finest and luxury tequila that has been award-winning since its launch. Our distillation process is unique. Our master touch has no equal, and when questioned, has proven itself in the first sip of our tequilas. Cuestión Blanco, the heart of the blue agave, is roasted in furnaces at the same volcanic heat as it was since the original creation of the genuine agave tequila that Jalisco is famous for producing. Cuestión Reposado. Although the typical reposado is matured for 3 months, Cuestión Reposado is preserved in oak casks for 6.5 months and produced in small lots for a smoother flavor. Cuestión Añejo. Añejo tequila is usually kept for 12 months. Cuestión's Añejo is aged for 18 months and is maintained inside an exclusive selection of oak barrels to achieve the aromatic flavor that this ancient tradition has produced since the production of its first tequila. Cuestión Tequila is manufactured under the strictest standards of quality, monitored by the Regulatory Council of Tequila, or CRT. The result is 100% blue agave with an exquisite aroma and a smooth aftertaste. Cuestión has created a new concept in tequila. Our tradition has stood the test of time with a subtle touch of distinction. Admire its transparency and the brilliant reflections of gold. It is then that you cannot deny the quality of the aroma that arises from the purity of the rich blue agave itself. So this is our story, and like any great riddle or puzzle, the answer lies hidden in the details. For it is within these hidden details where you will find excellence. For those bold spirits who question all, we invite you. Cuestión Tequila. Cuestión everything.